It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go on Sunday Night Primetime. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
The Niners take over first and 10. At the Steelers.
Allen taken right to the air. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Now, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Kittle makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for 1st and goal. McCaffrey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Play action now. Allen. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Piniero's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well, and you got 3 on that scoreboard.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. In motion right is Metcalf. Jackson looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Lamar off the play fake. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pick of a 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers, who won up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Making some progress here. But he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Allen on the play action. Ooh, almost a throw to cost, and defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You've got to secure the pick before anything else.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Now Allen off the play action. Taken in by Chase, left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Play action now with Allen. Complete out to the right side. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Allen now on 1st down. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Left side secured by Ayuk. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Setting up the screen. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
To throw again, it's Allen. Hits the slant. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. McCaffrey on third down. It's going to be short of that goal line block, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. McCaffrey will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. The Steelers use their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third and goal for Allen. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's tackled for no gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 22-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They're going to need some unlikely magic here if they want to find any points with almost no time remaining. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Piñeiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Jackson keeping it himself. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Within 8 on that one. And fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down now, ball at the 33. They go play fake with Jackson. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it sets up second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Jackson's going to throw again. It's a screen to Barkley. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
49ers into the dime defensively, third down. Lamar throwing again. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They kick the running back in motion. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. They'll cobble together a yard there. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He completes it in traffic. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and a lone yard coming up. On the sneak, it's Allen. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Play fake. Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Well, right side, caught by Smith. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
That's the end of 3 on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the 49ers on offense. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Allen on 3rd down. He makes the catch. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Back to Ayuk it goes. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The big play nets them 17 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Kittle makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Nakua here. He's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. He dodged the tackle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact. His neck there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. There's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Chris Jones.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
28-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass line. It's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets in the first, and they can run this clock out. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
Indeed, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
you